Hey, hi, hello, how are we? I hope we're all having a fabulous day. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, hi, it's from future me editing this video. I just realized the first couple minutes, it's not in focus. I'm sorry. Don't know what happened, but it does get into focus. I'm pretty sure throughout it, but ignore the unfocusedness for the first couple minutes and then it will go back into focus. I thought today we could go through my recent favorites that I've been loving. Also, if you can hear noise at the moment, someone's doing works outside, so I have no idea what they're doing. But I thought I would start my channel back again with some favorites that I have been absolutely obsessed with lately and just have been loving. This is all different categories, so we have beauty favorites, makeup, well that is beauty, hair favorites, shows, music, and just miscellaneous, and just pretty much everything that I can possibly think of that has been my favorite lately. So without further ado, let's get us right into the video. And if you are if you're interested in anything, please like and subscribe. And yeah, let's get started. We should start with beauty. One thing that I've been loving is Salt and Stone. It's their deodorant, and I picked it up and it smells so fresh and so natural. I picked it up because I was like, I need to get a deodorant that is gonna just last all day, and it does. It lasts all day, let me tell you that. If you want compliments, people will compliment you. I've had so many people say, oh my god, you smell so fresh, and I'm like, girl, it's Salt and Stone, but it's worth it. It is worth it. When I say it's worth it, it is worth it. We'll go for this one. Hair. So I've been loving Briogio's Color Me Brilliant primer, and so this has mushroom, bamboo, and it's a color, it's a primer for your hair before like you dry your hair with a hair dryer or whatnot. And I actually got this sent to me from Mecca as like part of Beauty Loop, Beauty Loop, and I tried it and I actually did notice a difference within the first time I washed my hair. Then I put this in and I was like, oh my god, it really does help the color in your hair, especially if you dye your hair. I recently just dyed my hair back to a different color, so it actually looks so different in this viewfinder right now. But I had more blonde hair recently, and this would actually make it last, my blonde hair last a lot longer. So definitely highly recommend. I love this. The next product is also a hair product, but it's a duo. So I have the Ugly Swan hair products. Let me get onto it. Let me tell you. So the Ugly Swan, it's Australian made, by the way. And this hairbrush does not pull your hair. You know when like you were a kid and like your mum was brushing your hair? This is amazing. And I need to actually clean it, but it does not pull your hair. And this is the secret detangling spray. I love this stuff. This stuff has like, it does change the game, especially if you have fine hair like I do, and it tends to get knotty super quickly, especially after showering. I find my hair the worst to brush, especially after washing my hair. It's just not always the best. It's just terrible. But this actually full on helps. This is more makeup. And I've been trying to get back into like finding some good brow products because I have naturally like bushy brows and they used to be worse. They're not as bad as they are now, but no product tends to stick them down to my face, and I wanted one that doesn't feel like I'm wearing too much, or except I can build up if I want to, have that effect, have them last longer. And I actually picked up NYX, the brow glue, and I've seen people talk about it all the time, and I was like, let's pick it up. Let us pick it up. And I did, and great. I love it. I actually do really, really like it. It doesn't feel like tacky like a lot of brow products, how they can tend to feel tacky. No, if you know, you know. If you do wear the brow products on your eyebrows, you know that feeling. You tend to not feel, it's not a great feeling. I don't know how to describe it. It just feels like hairspray on your eyebrows, but like, so yeah. And then we're gonna go back into more skincare, and I I never really use cleansing balms or whatnot. I just use whatever one I have in my bathroom at the time. And I actually got Mecca Cosmetica cleansing balm. And I've been using this, especially if I've been wearing a full face of makeup, like I've had a night out, I come home and I just really want something quickly to take off my makeup. And cleansing balms, when people say use a cleansing balm, they are amazing. Absolutely, this is so good. Melts into your skin, it melts into your hands, and obviously because it's an oil, I can't describe things well, okay? We cannot describe things well here, but it is good. I highly recommend this cleansing balm, and it's not too expensive. It has a little scoop with it. Like, it's got like a little thing with it, which I love. See, it's the little things in life that makes me happy, okay? Love that I have been loving lately. And this is the Sidra Skin Sea Blackthorn Face and Body Oil. It is so nice on the skin. If this will focus. It is so nice on the skin. It's obviously an oil, and the thing I love about it is you can actually use it as a primer underneath your makeup. But I was like really skeptical at first when I tried the product. I'm like, oh, it's gonna separate my makeup because it's an oil, it's just gonna affect it, blah blah blah. Put it on. It did not separate my makeup. Maybe because I also use oil-based products with it, but it looks so good on makeup, and it's like a glow, and it's so pretty, and it's highly recommend. Plus, not only does it not give you a glow, but it has so many benefits in it as well for your skin. It helps fine lines and wrinkles, it helps circulation, and it hydrates your skin at the same time as well. And you can actually also use this, I think, as a face mask, if I'm not mistaken. I've been using it every single day, part of my morning skincare routine. Of skincare, I had to reach over and grab it, is the Kit Universal Face Lotion. I love this brand. This brand is so, they have a cleansing balm oil that's in a tube that I also have. It's actually also my favorite. I didn't grab it, but it's also one of my favorites lately. And it's in a tube, and you know how a lot of cleansers, facial cleansers, tend to feel so dry on the skin after you've taken it off, like, you know, wash your face with it. Your skin tends to dry out, but that does not dry out your skin, which I absolutely love. So I highly recommend that cleansing balm. And this with the cleansing balm is a duo that you need. It's 100% a duo that you need. Now we're going to go into a more makeup-y. I don't really have too many more makeup products, but I bought these blush lip oils from this small business from Perth. And the colours are absolutely to die for. Like, I've been obsessed with lip oils lately. Like, lip oils are like my go-to product at the moment as well. But I bought these two ones, and they're just absolutely stunning, these ones. And they smell nice. So I got the shade Cherry, and this one's Strawberry. And I find lip oils so hydrating. Highly recommend as well. This has also been such a good favorite for this month. Yeah, now we're gonna go into books that I have been loving lately. So I've just recently gotten back into reading again. I'm a big reader. I love reading. Reading is probably something that I feel like it's my hobby. It is probably my biggest hobby. It's something that I talk about a lot. I am more a fantasy kind of girl. I love my fantasy romances, my fave books, you know, the Akatar series. But I lately have been reading a lot of contemporary romances and just romance books in general. The Chestnut Spring series. So the Elsie Silver ones, I actually first read, the first ever book from her I've ever read was actually the Wild Love one that recently came out, and I love this. I love this. This was so good. Just the storyline, the characters, who's in it, Rosie and Ford, their relationship. It's so cute. So I read this a couple of weeks ago, so I can't really remember things, but I think I gave it a 4.5 stars. of something. I can't exactly remember, but yeah. And then the Chestnut Spring series. So what's funny is I actually bought the first the first book and the third book, but I forgot to buy the second book. But I read the second one on my Kindle, so the second one's my favorite. It was good. The second one, I never am that type to read age difference or like ones like dad tropes and all that. I don't really read those books. But reading that one of Willa and Kate, their relationship and with little Luke was so good. I loved it. And now I'm on the third one. I've listened to the audiobook recently a little bit when I'm at the gym. I've been loving. So Elsie Silver, that's my new favorite author at the moment. I'm going to be binge reading all of her books these next couple weeks because I have no uni to stress me out about. Oh, speaking of audiobooks of what we were recently, I have been listening to a lot of audiobooks. Obviously, I just listened to them on Spotify. Yeah, so I've recently been listening to them on the phone, when I'm at the gym, in the car park. Oh, that's really awkward. I was listening to it. It was like one of the really steamy scenes in Heartless, and a lady was parked next to me, and it was just so awkward. I was trying not to make eye contact, and I couldn't turn down the volume because it would look like I'm trying to hide from listening to it. And I've actually also been listening to Dear Dolly by Dolly Alderton. I'm in the process of listening to her as well. And then if we go on to podcasts, I have been getting back into podcasts, really. I love a good podcast. My favorite ones are Hot Girl Energy podcast by Kaylee Stewart. And then I also love A Better You by Fernandez Hermit. I can't say her name, but A Better You. I've also been listening to, where is it? The Wellness Cafe as well by Trinity Tondelier. I hope I'm saying their names right. Probably not, but Dua Lipa's new album, Radical Optimism. Yeah, I've been loving Dua Lipa's Radical Optimism. I love the song What You're Doing and Happy For You. Then other albums, obviously the Tortured Poets Department. I just have too many favorite songs up there. It's really good. I've also been loving Megan Moroney's couple of her recent new songs she's released, Man on the Moon. She's just like a queen. I love her music as well. My music taste is all over the place. So those are my favorite products of these past couple of weeks / months that I have been loving lately, and it's all a bit all over the place. It's not a lot, but I hope it gives you insight into just some of the things that I love and you might end up loving as well if you try them, or if you do love them, especially if you love books. Let me know if you've read Elsie Silver and what book is your favorite from her, or just in general, what's your favorite cowboy romance? I'm getting back into cowboy romance books, except this doesn't count the middle one because it's also hockey, and I love a good hockey romance. But those are my recent favorite products that I have been loving lately, and yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I hope you liked today's video. If you did end up watching it, thank you so much. That means the world to me. And I have also linked down below my Instagram, and but it would be cool if you can go and follow me and we can build a community together. And yeah, so thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next video, whenever and wherever it may be. But yeah.